I actually just noticed that there's pictures on the back over there. And also, what a lovely support beam. Anyway, hey there folks, how's it going? It's your boy, NotSoLivid, and welcome back to the inevitable finale of Season 2 of our Wind Waker Randomizer. What a gee-golly dang run this has been, for many a reason. One of them being the 6-month, intermission in recording. Another being just the insanity of this seed. Which, I've said it already, but I'll say it again. It's probably the most wild seed. Like, the fact that we had to go through all the stuff that we went through to find what we needed was a bit wild, to say the least. Let's get some better equips, perhaps. Do not hit me. Thank you. Alright. So now we're home free. We've defeated the underling gauntlet of outside Hyrule. And now it's time to go face Big Poppy. Oh. I believe I turned on trial skip. So this is not necessary. And we can just go past it. Because normally here you'd fight Goma, Kalidemos, Jalhala, and Mulgara again with all your fancy new stuff, but we don't have to even worry about that. Nope, that's the wrong arrow. Maybe lock onto him this time. Thank you. That was harder than it should have been. All you have to do is hit him with a gosh darn light arrow. And I seemed to have extreme difficulty with that. The reason we need to do that is to get his big old edge-detected sword. That's a nerdy joke. Kind of. But I'm a nerd, so it's okay. Excuse me? The invulnerable door? Thank you. I'm pretty sure at least 2 of the other throws hit. Just saying. And now, we just gotta kill all these fools. And we're just gonna light arrow everything and everyone. So I missed, is what you're telling me. I'll make up for it with that. I'm sorry if I'm being a little quiet. It is early, for one, and also, there's not necessarily a lot to say towards the end of these runs, because it's literally just, you just go, and then you fight, and that's it. That's all it is. So we're gonna fight Puppet Ganon, and it's gonna go probably terribly. I'm gonna wait for him to attack first. Okay. Now we'll look for our YOLOs. And yes, I did just say YOLO in the year 2020. But that's what these shots are. You just shoot and sort of hope. Especially if you're bad like I am. There's a whole lot of hoping with shots like these. Oh, I hit the string, but I missed the eyeball. There is a rhythm to how he moves his tail, but that rhythm can be affected by how he moves his body. And as such, it can be difficult to judge where exactly to aim. Like, he's moving a lot, which is making it very difficult. And also, I'm just not good. How have I hit the string holding up his tail twice? But I can't hit him 3 times. I've done it. How is this possible? Oh, we're not gonna talk about that one. Oh, that one had hope. There was some hope on that one, for sure. Rebellions are built on hope. And this is one heck of a rebellion. If anything tells you that I'm out of practice by 6 months, this would be it. The fact that I haven't hit him once. I knocked down his tail. You're telling me I knocked down his tail? That's actually ridiculous that I did that. I knocked down his tail, but failed to hit it. Actually, just absurd. Oh, that was close. I expect to be cutting out most of this fight because it's gonna be long and repetitive, especially for this phase. Oh snap, he's done it. That's what I'm supposed to do. I like the little hip shake that he does right before he attacks though. That's really... Look at that. Just a little... Ouch. Just a little shimmy. Where are you going, Boomerang? Come back. My Boomerang's still going. Look at it! Excuse me. Do you see my Boomerang still spinning around in this boy? Every so often you'll get a glimpse of it. But I still don't have it back. There it is. There's my Boomerang. Holy cow. At this point we're just gonna knock down the tail. And hit it. Because I can't deal with this anymore. I'm so bad at this phase. The rest of the phases are easy. They're extremely straightforward, especially this next one. It's Spoder phase. So all we do is we look in the water, and he'll spin. He'll pick a direction, so he chose this direction. And then we just line ourselves up to get a hit. And we'll send bats in between, which is fine. That one was a little dicey, but still got it. Okay. And now we're on fish phase. Or whatever this is. I call it fish. It's not really a fish. I don't know what to call it. And again, we're gonna YOLO shot. That was amazing. I missed. I missed again? I missed again. How did I do that? I don't know what I did exactly. I'm gonna just do this. And look for a stun on this one. There. And then we'll just shoot him. Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to either stun him with a bomb or a spin attack. Spin attack is obviously a little easier to do because you can just spam it a little bit more than you can spam bombs. But yeah, that phase is easy. It's YOLO shots into spamming. First phase is the only one I suck at. And should I practice it? Probably. So this rope is weird. At least the bottom of this rope is weird because it'll swing. So if you do that, you can get a bit of a head start on climbing it. And when I say a bit, I literally mean just a bit. It's almost insignificant. But it can be done, which is what matters. Can I make this work? Is it jump slashes? And then you walk up, And then you pull out your grappling hook, and it's a nice short climb instead. Beautiful. Excuse me. Thank you. Let's also make sure we're not gonna die. Even though I do have 8 billion fairies, I'd rather not have to use them. Alright, boys, here we go. Into the... I'm colorblind. Blue, purple, it's kind of a bit of both. It almost looks like the background I use for for these. Why do I have Pictobox? Oh, because I tried Soup Glitch. I guess we can take a picture with Ganon. Let's take a picture with Ganon. That's our new goal. Nice kick. You missed your parry? Thank you. So that's first phase done. That's first phase done. Quite poorly, might I add. Oh, my timing is way off right now. Late parry. There we go. Second phase done? Second phase done. So now, Zelda, come here. I gotta talk to you. Yeah, you'll aim at me. No, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need to take a picture with Ganon. No, that's not a good picture. Let's try this again. Don't shoot me, Zelda. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. You're trying to shoot me. That's a pretty good picture. Yeah, we'll save that one. Okay, Zelda, I'm ready. Fire away. GG's, boys. That was me slapping the time button that I don't have. Huh. Holy cow, dude. What a mess of a run. The wind is blowing, yada yada. Yeah, just become a stone boy. Once again, a terrible fight. I'm also, sorry if you hear crinkling, I'm getting some agua. But again, terrible fight. Just absolutely horrendous. By me. For both. Again. I think Puppet Ganon went a little better this time. But that's only out of complete and utter luck that it did. I tried to do, like, Speed Boy setup for the beginning of the Ganon fight, which I talked about a little bit, but then I got distracted by actually fighting. And by actually fighting, I mean failing to fight for about 2 minutes. And then starting to actually do things how they were supposed to be done. But yeah, let's do a quick little overview of how this run went. So it started back in I think it started in June. I don't think I started this in May. The first one was May and June, I believe. And this one is June only. Well, June and January of 2 completely different years. And it probably shows in the decline in everything as far as the videos. Hopefully I can carry it with some editing. We'll hope. But man, the craziest seed I've ever played. The fact that it made me the game will blah 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 blah. Do you want to save? Sure, whatever, why not? But as I was saying before, this seed was insanity. Like, the fact that it made us, well, part of the insanity was caused by my own insanity, by overwriting 2 episodes worth of progress with a single press of a key. This was a wild seed. The fact that it made me go to the lengths that I had to go to get what I needed was partially bad luck and partially just wild and crazy on the part of the seed. Grappling hook and freaking Helmarock, my dude. I can't remember any of the other ones, but I know I had to jump through some hoops, is all I'm saying. But once again, shout out to the creators, I would assume creators, more than one person, of the randomizer. The main person behind it, I believe, is Lego Lunatic. For every episode, this season and last season, his link to the randomizer and everything, and the tracker, and the models, and all that stuff is always in the description. You can just go to GitHub, and I know some people also don't know how to work with GitHub, so I guess I could show you real quick, because I'm a nerd, and, well, I'm a computer science major, so I use GitHub, so I know how to navigate around it. It's fairly simple. Okay, so I'm on GitHub. You can see the URL. And so once you get to this page, you don't have to worry about any of this. This is just all the files all the source files, I guess, that are needed to run the randomizer, but there are releases. So if you see up at the top over here, we've got commits, branches, packages, releases, contributors, and then the license. You can ignore everything but releases. Just click on releases, takes you to here, and you can just click on this, or you don't even have to click on that. That just takes you to just this one release. But as you can see, there's multiple releases. I think I was using this version of the randomizer. I don't actually remember what version I was using. It might have been 1.6.0 that I was using. I was not using 1.6.1, that's for sure. That's the newest version. So you would go in here, and then you can choose either the 32-bit or the 64-bit version, depending on your operating system and whatnot. Most of the time 64-bit is the one to go with, and you can click on that and you can extract it, and then you'll have your executable and you're good to go, and you can use the randomizer. You also need an ISO of the game, which I will not provide for you because that's illegal, but that's how you navigate around here to find stuff with GitHub easily, because I know people that aren't like as techie as me don't necessarily know how to get around GitHub, but just look under releases most of the time, and that's good enough, and you'll be able to find what you need. The tracker is just straight up online. Like if I go over here, this is the tracker. It's just wooferzfg.me/twwrando tracker will take you to the main tracker page. So like, I don't know how to get out of this. I don't think there's any way to get out of this without going back, but it will take you there. You can grab the permalink from your non-spoiler log if you include one with your whatever when you randomize, which you should include a non-spoiler log, because it's a non-spoiler log, so it doesn't spoil locations. If you have a permalink from a seed generated pre 1.6.1, you have to manually enter everything, or if you have the progress from your tracker saved, you can export it. Can you see the export? You can't see the export. I'm gonna do a little boop way down there. Over here you can export your progress as a JSON file, and then you can also import progress on the main page for this. But yeah, so I don't think there's really anything else to talk about. I've basically covered everything I want to cover. We did it, boys. I've already closed Dolphin, so we're just gonna look at this to close out. Very exciting, I know. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Especially, I know some of you definitely enjoyed the anarchy that took place towards the middle of this run. I guess not even towards the middle. Would it be middle? I guess it would be middle. Yeah, towards the middle. Because it lasted a good couple episodes, and it actually was still a thing until the very end because of freaking Cabana Deed that I actually didn't end up needing to get, luckily. But I have no idea where it is still. But apparently I got it at some point and then lost it in the stage shenanigans of 2019. I'll probably do another one of these just because they're fun. And I know I didn't really do any fun talky talk time during these last few episodes, but that's because, well, whenever I get towards the end of a run, I always just get kind of tunnel visioned towards finish the run. So that whole time we just were one item array. Sorry, computer science major, by the way. That's a joke. You may not get it. It's a joke. Trust me. What the heck was I saying? The whole time we were one item away. We just needed fully charged Master Sword. I was very tunnel visioned to the point where I was like, and it's not like there's a whole lot of strategizing you can do at that point. It's just, okay, I just gotta check locations until I find it because it's the only thing I need. And we got lucky and checked the right location on accident. This is basically how that worked out, and that's kind of how it always will work out. You can be strategic to an extent. Like I was like, well, there's 4 locations to check here, so we should go here. And then I was gonna be like, well, there's 2 locations at Private Oasis, so we should check there. But then I didn't have Cabana Deed, apparently. So I was like, well, I guess we'll just check Western, because I see that we can do it. And lo and behold, it's exactly what we needed to do. And that's just kind of how these work. The beginning is repetitive. The middle is who knows what. The middle is where you get to use your big old brain. And then the end is just kind of, okay, what has the most locations to check? Because I'm going there to check. But again, I'm probably going to do another one of these. I think for this next one, I'm going to make it very wild. Like, I'm going to turn on some settings that kind of scare me. Actually, here, let's go, because I don't need this tracker anymore. So let's go here. So this is the page that you'll see, and you can enter your permalink, your permalink here. So these are all settings. So things I'm thinking about turning on. I still think I don't want to turn on long side quests, because that's just boring. Like, stuff like the Goron trading is boring. Tinkle chests I'll turn on. I'll turn back on Battle Squid because I hate my life. I'll turn on Octos. I'll turn on Eye Reef chests. I'll turn on Triforce charts. Dude, I could turn on Lookout platforms. That would be insanity, because that gets real wild. I'll turn on Key Lunacy. So what Key Lunacy is you can find keys for any dungeon, anywhere, which, as you can guess, is a little nuts, but it can be fun. Oh, I could turn on randomized entrances too. There's all sorts of nonsense I could turn on. I'm still gonna probably skip the boss rematches just because it's a little boring. Shoutouts to Big Dunka, by the way, for creating the original tracker. Big Dunka, what a name. Dunka. If/when we do another, I say if, I'll probably record it within the next couple days. But I guess when we do the next one, I'll make it wild. And I'll make sure to show the settings that I'm choosing to use. But before I do that, I gotta probably re-download Dolphin because it's been acting weird, and I have to update to the new version of the randomizer and all sorts of stuff. Also, I gotta start Pokemon Crystal, and I gotta finish Little Nightmares, and there's so many things I gotta do. There's too many things to do. But that's enough rambling. I meant to end this like 10 minutes ago, but I'm still talking. So again, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you did enjoy the absolute mess that this was. Sorry about the end being kind of boring, but that's usually how these go. And I will see you next time with... I mean, it's actually 100% possible that next time could just be another one of these. But who knows? Hopefully it's something else. So it's not just this over and over and over and over and over for both of our sakes. But yeah, see you guys with whatever happens next. Bye.